Aloha, everybody. This is Cathy Bilsky, the Quantum Leap, Let Light Unite. And today I wanted to do some energy work directed at radical Islamism, Hamas, Palestinians, the silent Muslims, and the Muslim Brotherhood. And we'll toss Iran and Iraq in there too. If you haven't paid attention what's going on in the world, Islam is trying to take over. They want to create a caliphate. And if you don't understand what's happening, then check out what's happening in England and how that's being overrun by Islamists. Check out what's going on in all of Europe. And then look at what's happening in Dearborn, Michigan. If you want to know what radical Islamism is like, check out Dearborn, Michigan. This used to be my hometown where I was born. And when I was growing up, it was all European. And now it's all not European. It's Muslim. And what they are doing in that town is horrible. So I want you to go look it up, do your own investigating if you want to see how Muslims and Islam can take over not only a country, but a city. If you have a Muslim, oh my God, why am I blocking and what they're called? They're not a synagogue, it's not a church, it's not a temple, it's a mosque. If you have any mosque in your town, what they are telling you, and this is the Muslims, is that they now own the town. Yeah, think about that. And once they have a foothold, they will not stop. And I'm talking Muslims, Islamists, they want control of the world. And their philosophy is either you will convert, you will pay a tax, a protection tax, kind of like the Mafia, or you die. Those are your choices. And I know about you, but that doesn't work for me. And I am not Muslim. I will not ever be one. So let's do some energy work to do what we can to neutralize what they're doing, stop them in their tracks. So for those of you that are going to participate, I want you to sit down, sit straight up. And if you've got a crystal, go ahead, grab it, because it's going to amplify our work even more while we're doing this. So take a deep breath, exhale out everything that no longer serves you, and imagine all that unwanted energy going through the violet flame back to God, and you fill up with your divine essence. As you're doing that, I surround each and every one of you in a bubble of golden flame. I add to that the blue flame of protection, the violet flame of transmutation, the green flame of healing. And I seal you all in the pink flame of love. And I'm going to call to all your teachers, guides, masters, the whales, the dolphins, the cosmic beings, all the divine beings that work with you, and invite them in to make this energy work as powerful as we can manifest it to be. So take another deep breath, and as you exhale, feel yourself connect to the Creator, and all this incredible high energy comes pouring into your body. Let it flow all the way down your legs, out your feet into the earth, down your arms, your hands, your spine. I want you to feel totally consumed in this divine energy. Now allow this energy again to flow out your arms, your hands. We're in this huge circle. We're all connected through our heart chakra. In the center of the circle is going to be this huge crystal to amplify our work, and we're going to create a bubble of light and put our energy work in that bubble. So send energy into that bubble, and at the same time, I want you to imagine this actually happening and manifesting. So let there be light in the name of the presence of God, which I am, through the magnetic power, the sacred fire vested in me. I command. And if it is your oh will, Creator, I command. First, let's cut ties that Iran, Iraq has with the Muslim Brotherhood. We ask that all who are trying to push forward a worldwide caliphate step forward in the light and redirect their energies toward peace. If they choose not to, which is their free will, we ask their higher selves to put them all in positions of harmlessness. May their lives be filled with many Mercury retrograde moments that cause much chaos, confusion, and inner fighting in and between these groups, resulting in the disbanding of all radical groups under these wings. We call the higher selves of all in Hamas, along with those living in Palestine, asking them to stop trying to create Jewish genocide, step forward in the light, releasing all hatred, which results in peace. And if you choose not to, which is your free will, we ask that if it's for your highest good, that Hamas Palestinians are put in positions of harmlessness, then so be it. And let this be done in the kindest way possible. See all dark energy overlays around everyone connected to Hamas, including all Palestinians and silent Muslims, that is keeping them from moving forward in peace with all Jews and other faiths, be removed from their auras, cells, atoms, molecules, going all the way down into their DNA and any soul memory they have, allowing these beings to reconnect to the Creator and become awakened spiritual beings that is full of compassion, kindness, and love for all, including everyone that is a non-Muslim. We call to the violet flame to release all old and new thought forms of all Palestinians regarding owning all land from river to sea, instead focusing on developing the land they now have, Gaza, turning Gaza into a paradise, or returning to a country full of Palestinians called Lebanon. We cut ties between everyone in Hamas, all Palestinians, including all radical Islamists that are trying to manifest world domination, using Israel, all Jews, as a patsy. See that energy being burned off and released through the violet flame as we anchor the flame and expands through the whole Middle East and flow around the world. Let that energy be replaced with new thoughts on how to rebuild Gaza, becoming prosperous as entrepreneurship is granted in their souls. Let them focus on rebuilding their own country. They let go any ideas, and then they let go of any ideas of hurting anyone of the Jewish faith, especially their Israeli neighbors. Let us now cancel clear all dark magic, keeping Hamas Islamists in power and protected from the masses. As this energy is removed from all people around the world that is standing up for Hamas, they see Hamas as a terrorist group, stopping all support for them. This results in all protests and demonstrations falling apart. Let's cut ties that all pro-Palestinian Hamas demonstrators have to the B mentality, resulting in all pro-Palestine protesters getting bored, losing interest in all marches worldwide, redirecting that energy to more important causes like the genocide of Muslim women in Pakistan and Afghanistan, or any Muslim country, or Christians being killed as well in any Muslim-dominated country. This will give the Hamas supporters something more constructive to do over the weekends that will bring them joy. See these pro-Palestine protests fizzling out and no one showing up now to demonstrate. We call to the Goddess of Truth to bring to the surface everyone that is funding all these pro-Palestinian protests as they are exposed, see people ostracizing their business. We cut ties to all old Bible stories that's creating hostility between the Arabs and Israel. We violet flame all those old thought forms now that let that energy be replaced with new thoughts of peace, as well as how to rebuild Gaza, becoming prosperous as entrepreneurship is ignited in their souls, living in peace next to their neighboring country called Israel. May all the rats, mice, termites, snakes, spiders, flies now infect all Hamas equipment of war, so all will break down, including all computers, cell phones, all bombs, and everything hidden in tunnels. We ask that all decision makers in Hamas to step forward in the light of God and stop this unnecessary desire for Jewish genocide, as well as speak only the truth. And if you choose not to, again, which is your free will, I ask your higher self and guardian angels to put you all in positions of harmlessness and replacing your position with a human of peace, love, and compassion. Let's send more light energy to all those in Hamas and the Palestinians that actually desire peace. Again, we ask that all Middle Age, medieval 7th century backward energy overlays be removed off of all Palestinian Muslim Islamists that is keeping them from seeing truth and how the Muslim Brotherhood, Iran, Iraq, is manipulating them. As this energy is removed, the people start to voice their anger as their leaders, at their leaders who steal money, food, and water from the civilians, as their leaders live in wealth, keeping Palestinians poor and in the cold. The people demand the leaders share the wealth as well as all emergency supplies sent to Gaza. In your mind's eye, see the Palestinians refusing to be used as shields for Hamas any longer and act accordingly, turning on Hamas instead of choosing life over death and calling out to all those other Muslim countries for help. Remove all overlays over all Palestinians, especially women who glorify martyrdom for themselves and their children. See the mothers become awakened spiritual beings who choose to love their children more than the Islamic State and stop offering up their children for martyrdom. Let's cut all ties to Imam Hussein, the master of martyrs, grandson of the Prophet Muhammad. Hussein was a 7th century revolutionary leader who made the ultimate stand for what he considered moral justice. His legacy inspires millions to strive for a just society, a just Muslim society. Rule through Sharia law, cancel clear, cancel clear, cancel clear. See that energy being replaced with pride on how smart Palestinian kids are, encouraging a higher education that will spark a desire to be creative in all aspects of their lives, allowing divine entrepreneurship to flow and grow. Let them now choose life over death. We ask the Creator to put the spark of divine life back into all who are in Hamas, all Palestinians, all of the Muslim faith who remain silent regarding radical Islamists, all radical Islamists, and all Muslims who have desire to control the world, making it a Muslim-controlled earth. Cancel clear. As the spark of divine light is re-anchored in their hearts, see them becoming awakened spiritual beings who now want peace and prosperity in their lives. And they're willing to express it and express their discontent with the radical Muslims. May the violet flame transmute the Muslim ties to the Quran that is negative, allowing for the energy to come in that encourage and enlightenment awakening that allows them to reconnect to the Creator, becoming awakened spiritual beings who choose abundance and joy in life over death. In your mind's eye, see the Muslim death cult falling apart as people awaken and leave that political death cult known as Islam. Islam is a parasitic culture whose ideology is to drain from those not part of their parasitic society by living off the country they have invaded. Let us now call forth the violet flame to transmute all those out-of-dated thought forms, allowing new thought forms of personal responsibility to flow through their spiritually awakened minds. They start supporting themselves or go back to their home of original origin. Let all decision makers be divinely inspired in how to create a mutually beneficial solution that creates peace, harmony, and abundant, safe life now and for all generations to come. Now we're going to call to all decision makers in all cities and country that have Islamic invaders to stand firm and not allow the soft conquest of the West. See these decision makers. Recognize Islam as a death cult that creates terrorism all over the world. And we're going to request and call to their higher self of all those decision makers to also ban radical Muslims from their cities, countries, sending them back to the Muslim countries that will take them in. Ban halal meat, ban burqas, all head coverings, ban Sharia law, ban cousin, mother, sister marriages, ban praying in the street or any public place, remove, destroy, or convert all mosques to community centers for all faiths, bring in experts to help deprogram radical Muslims in prison, cut ties to American universities supported by Iran. Let's anchor divine light, divine wisdom, divine enlightenment to the earth and all life forms as we raise the energy of the planet and all life forms to a higher vibration of light that allows us to quantum leap the planet and all life forms far into world enlightenment. And during this Mercury in retrograde, may the radical Islamists, Hamas, have a lot of trouble, have a lot of communication problems, a lot of infighting. Let their plans fall apart. Let nothing work. Again, Mercury in retrograde at its finest. Let nothing work and come forward for them. Let all their ideas and plans fall apart. May divine enlightenment descend on all life forms now. May divine enlightenment awaken within all now. So be it, but nevertheless, not our will, but thy will be done. When we gave this, we thank and give this thank for this opportunity to serve. So I'm going to ask that anybody who watches this video or listens to it later, it's amplified over 100,000 fold. And if it's something that you feel is worthy, then share it. So y'all, you got to now ground. So I'm going to ask that if you've got that stone hematite, to hold it till you're not lightheaded, or lodestone will work. You don't have that, and it's a nice day, then go outside, go hug a tree, put your hands on the tree, send all your excess energy into the tree for at least 30 seconds. And then you're going to ask the tree to send you energy back. And you want the tree to do that till you're not lightheaded. You don't want to do that. Eating will help you ground. And so will taking a bath or a shower. It's really important to pull in all your excess energy into your body. Now, you don't want to do any of that. Stand up for me really quick and put your crystals down. Feel the earth energy come up your feet, your ankles, your calves. And as the earth energy comes up higher on your legs, feel all your excess energy come pulling back in body. Feel yourself becoming very clear-headed, very balanced. Allow that energy to come up even higher. Feel, again, more of your excess energy pull into body. You're a little bit heavier. The lightheadedness is gone. Allow that energy to come up even farther. Feel yourself clear-headed. All your excess energy is pulled back in body. Feel yourself grounded, very centered, and filled with all these new possibilities. So on that note, I'm going to remind you really quick to check out our World Enlightenment Now forum at worldenlightenmentnow.com. Leave us a comment. Tell us what you think. How would you manifest world enlightenment? Your opinion is wanted. So on that note, I'm going to say have a lovely day. And until the next time, aloha.